Okay, I think we're live. I'm pretty sure we are, hopefully. I'll wait for some people to join. Currently, there are multiple tornado warnings. I believe 4 currently in effect right now already, and a tornado watch is also in effect. Most of them are in North Carolina right now. One is on the South Carolina to North Carolina border. And there are small kinks of rotation in each one of these tornado warnings. Right now it doesn't look major, but there still could be a tornado on the ground. Multiple of them. They are moving generally northward. I don't have the loop. Um, this tornado warning right here in Newton Grove. Okay, it looks like my stream's delayed by like 5 to 10 seconds. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, these warnings don't look major, but a tornado could still be on the ground. There's one, two, potentially 3 little kinks of rotation with these storms, and the one down here, a little bit, generally weak and minor from what it looks like. Tabor City should take shelter though, because tornado could be imminent. Let's go to the other radar. Where is it? Okay, right here. Not seeing too much up here where there are no tornado warnings, but rotation continues in these regions: Roseboro, Newton Grove, north of Elizabethtown, and the one in Tabor City, right on the South to North Carolina border. I think you can hear me. I didn't check if anybody could hear me. I could be talking to myself. So I hope people can hear me. Can you hear me? People who are watching? I'd imagine you can. I could always just turn my volume up. Okay. Okay, so people can hear me. That's good. That's a good thing. Okay. This one, yeah, there are multiple storms in South Carolina going into North Carolina, prompting multiple tornado warnings at this time. The warning in Traverse City, still generally weak rotation. At this time. But it's going towards Traverse City, a city that could be impacted. I have to switch radar sites. Okay. Some rotation. The most concerning one is going into Newton Grove right here, where you can see two distinctive different colors, a lighter gray, pink, and green there, which could enter the area of Newton Grove any minute now. Oh, the warning for Traverse City just got extended down here. Are there any warnings? It's just severe down there. Let's go back over here. Yeah, I could see why they extended that warning. It's gonna pass just west of Traverse City. Hello, everybody who's just joining. I don't know how long I'll be covering severe storms for here. It could be a while. Could be a very long while. Yeah, that looks concerning. Going right west of Traverse City. Yeah, rotation's broad. How about any warnings up here? I'm gonna check back up here. Where's the radar site? Okay. Yeah, just once again, the rotation I'm most concerned about is the one going into Newton Grove, North Carolina. Severe thunderstorm warning continues around the Tallahassee area in Florida. 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. I don't know what you mean by accurate or professional. This is live, what's actually happening right now with real weather data, radar data. Yeah, that's concerning. Rotation embedded just south of Chadbourne, or Chadburn. Okay, which one's newer? This one, okay. Okay, looks like the rotation is weak. It's weak into going into Chadbourne. But it looks like it's going to go right through the city of Chadbourne. So that's always a concern. Sucks I have to keep switching radar sites. This one hasn't updated since 1:53 my time. Oh, so I wonder. Yeah, that's weird. This one's not updating this radar site, so we'll give it another couple minutes. This channel's for weather, across the whole United States. I do the United States, I mostly focus on the United States, but for the tropics, I do everything in the Atlantic Ocean. Let's go back to reflectivity. Now, currently, I believe there are 3 tornado warnings in effect in North Carolina. And this is just the start of the event, too, not even the main show. A tornado watch is in effect until 10 p.m. for much of the area. Oh wait, did that just update? It did. Okay. Did the velocity update? Nope. Okay. The velocity did not update, but radar did. Reflectivity. I believe these are radar indicated, yeah, moving northeast at 40 miles per hour. Oh, velocity updated. Okay, it doesn't look as concerning. It looks like it's broadening out, but you should still seek shelter because it is still a tornado warning. Going back over here, and I'm going to see if this updated. It did not, this radar site. That's weird how the other one is updating. Oh, the reflectivity updated. But I need velocity to update. That's my main concern. It hasn't updated in 7 minutes. But reflectivity is updating. The general motion of all storms that happen will be northeast, north to northeast. I wonder why velocity isn't updating for that radar site, but it is for the other one. Oh, it just updated. Of course, when I say that. Okay, it still looks broad. Right here, it's going right east of Newton Grove. This is where any possible tornado could be on the ground right now. Right east of Newton Grove. And that is, I'm going to shut this off real quick. Right now it looks like it's going over when this data loads in. If it does, that's a big if. And it looks like it's going over just mainly farm fields and farmhouses. So it doesn't look like any residential neighbors are around. There's also another little kink of rotation here just south of Goldsboro that could be forming. Going back to this radar site. Yeah, some weaker rotation there. The SPC outlook, I could show you the SPC outlook. Wait, my screen's still on the radar. How do I do that? Do I have to turn this on? This on, this off? I'm gonna see if that works. It did, okay. This is the convective outlook from the SPC. And anywhere where you are in green, a 2% risk, you have at least a small chance for tornadoes. Otherwise, if you're in the 5 to 10% risk, that's where everything will happen there. Going back to the radar. Wait, which one's newer? Okay, the one I just had. I'm gonna check back on the Newton Grove ones. Where's the radar? This is GR level 3, I believe. It's called. This isn't updating. Yeah, still some rotation just east of Newton Grove, pushing northeast. And there's still continued rotation south of Roseboro. Yeah, it looks like rotation's dying out a little bit in the Chadbourne one. Very broad. But I think the tornado warning should be kept, which it is. I'm going back over here. I'm still waiting for this. This radar site seems to update slower than the other one, which sucks. No, I'm not a certified meteorologist, and I do not plan on becoming one. This radar is so slow. That's an airport one, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so it looks like that's our only... Oh, maybe this one. Nope. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to deal with the slow loading then. For this radar site. Looks like there could be some rotation developing south of Princeton. And east of Newton Grove. I'm still waiting for this to update. It says next update in 1 minute and 30 seconds. So for this one, we're going to have to wait 1 minute and 30 seconds. This one's retrying. Yeah, multiple notches of rotation. One south of Princeton and one east of Newton Grove. Those, I think. Oh, it just updated. Lovely. Okay. Rotation doesn't look as good with the new update. The one south of Princeton's becoming broader, and this one's also. If you're wondering why you keep seeing it switch, like base velocity, you can see my options here are base velocity 0.5 degrees, base velocity 0.9 degrees. Those are the two I tend to use, both of those. I like 0.9 degrees more, but it seems to update slower than 0.5. Did this update? Yes, it did. 208. Rotation's still broad around Chadbourne. Let's look at reflectivity. Yeah, heavy rain. I'm just gonna check to see if there's any CC drops. I doubt there would be. I very, very much doubt it. Yeah, it doesn't look like any right now. Yeah. Okay, my 0.9 degrees updated. Rotation broader than before, northeast of Newton Grove, going towards Princeton. And very, very broad rotation northeast of Roseboro. And that broad rotation would be appearing like it's going over farmlands, which is a good thing, but still a bad thing. At least it's not residential neighborhoods. I'm gonna check back on this one. Yeah, rotation's still broad, which is expected. Yeah, it's going right for Chadbourne. Are there any other warnings? Severe thunderstorm warning got extended into southern Georgia. There's one report of a 50-mile-per-hour wind gust. And right now with my velocities, looks about right. 35 to 45 miles per hour. The warning is for 60 miles per hour wind gusts. Let's go back over here with the tornado warnings. While this is happening, there's a winter storm going on west of it, which is crazy. The velocity here updates in 5 minutes. It looks like it does update every 10-ish minutes. Yeah, you can see where the two different tornadic storms are. One right around here, south of Princeton, northeast of Newton, and one around here, west of Clinton. And then Chadbourne. It's like hail, maybe. 0.25 inches. The next update here is in 1 minute, supposedly, for the Chadbourne one. But for the Clinton one, it's 4 minutes, the next update. So we're going to have to wait 4 minutes to see any other stuff that's happening. Right now, I'd be most concerned with the two visible areas of rotation right now. One west of Clinton here, and the other northeast of Newton Grove. Still doesn't look like there's any CC drops yet. Not time. Yeah, I get next update in 2 minutes for the radar and stuff. Let's see. I think the warning just updated. Yeah, both of them did. Okay. Well, this warning is still radar indicated. Oh, it got canceled. This warning here, I believe, is canceled. According to the text. I don't think you can see the text on the screen. But it says the tornadic thunderstorm which prompted the warning has moved out of the warning. I think it's talking about this one. Because there's still some weak rotation in this one. Going towards Newton Grove. So, I'd still be in your basements if you're there. This one also updated. Broad rotation. Tornado warning remains in effect. Radar indicated rotation. I'm mainly curious about the one going into Newton Grove. I get an update any minute now, if it's delayed. Any minute now. For velocity. I'd really like my velocity to update. Right now there are 2 tornado warnings in effect. Like I said, I'm most concerned about the one just west of Bonnetsville, going towards Newton Grove. Okay. If you're in Goldsboro, which looks to be a very populated town, you should take cover. Oh, okay. 4 tornado warnings, that escalated. We'll start here. This didn't update yet. It updates in a minute, but as of 7 minutes ago, 12:10 p.m. Central, rotation is here, supposedly moving northeast towards Adamsville and Goldsboro. So that's definitely, yeah, that's definitely a concern, going right into Goldsboro. Radar indicated rotation. Hail less than 3/4 of an inch. I'm going to see a velocity update here in 27 seconds. Let's check out the one down here then. Just north of Myrtle Beach. Yep. Some rotation. Just north of Myrtle Beach. Doesn't look like it's going into any populated towns. But there is about 1 inch hail possibly with this. Yeah, generally broad rotation here. Same with the one in Chadbourne. Okay, someone reported a funnel cloud. Emergency management. Unconfirmed report of a funnel cloud at 5 Ridge Road and Bearskin Road. So a funnel cloud has been partially confirmed. Yeah, it matches with rotation, but rotation has appeared to have weakened over the last couple scans. Yeah, it matches with rotation, so that leads me to believe that there is a funnel cloud, but that doesn't mean it will touch the ground or not, but still it's a funnel cloud. I should check for CC drops. That just means debris anywhere. Let me match this with velocity. Okay, that doesn't look like a valid one. Let's check out over here. Okay, it doesn't appear like it. It actually looks like rotation is weakening. Right after the warning was issued. But still, take cover. But it's still a tornado warning. There are 4 in effect right now. One could be going into the northern area of Goldsboro. Yeah, it looks like it might actually miss the downtown area of Goldsboro. Yeah, it's still broad rotation here. And the one with a reported funnel cloud is moving northeast towards Newton Grove. Checking back at the ones down here. Rotation still looks broad. There could be some hail with this tornado warning that I have focused on. Could be. Let's look at radar reflectivity. Yeah, it's moving northeast. All storms are going to be moving generally northeast. Um, and things are starting to pick up now. When am I going to get my next update? Any minute now. Any minute I could get my next update here. Yeah, any minute I could get my next update. So I'll have to wait for that. This looks broken up here. So the funnel cloud was reported with this system just a few minutes ago. There's 4 tornado warnings in effect right now from North Carolina and South Carolina. And this one just updated. Broad rotation still, with the one north of Myrtle Beach. Same with the one north of Chadbourne, broad rotation. The National Weather Service has said a strong tornado is possible today. Hopefully there isn't one, but it's possible that we could see a stronger tornado. Let's see here. I get my next radar update in 5 minutes. Rotation here. Oh, let's check back on the one. I think these were supposed to update. I don't think I checked them. Okay, they still haven't updated yet. That's my only complaint on this radar site with this program right now. Is for some reason it's a little slow with velocity. It's slower with velocity. I'd take cover if you're north of north of Goldsboro. There is some rotation going towards you. Doesn't look like there's any visible debris from CC. That doesn't mean, wait, did that just get extended? That wasn't there before, was it? I don't think it was. The tornado warning that was part of Chadbourne got extended northeast. And it looks like it's just going to be one big train line of storms going right towards the same exact areas. And rotation is still broad with us, but enough to justify a possible tornado. Let's see. Okay, the tornado warning. It says, severe thunderstorm capable of producing, I'm talking about the one in Elizabethtown, even though you can't see the text. Spotters reported a funnel cloud on US 701 west of Whiteville, but no tornado was visible at the time. So no tornado was visible at the time, but a funnel cloud was reported in connection with this storm, which rotation is broad in. I think this just updated. It did, okay, yeah, that's concerning. Rotation's getting stronger and tighter. And the one south of Newton Grove, where a funnel was reported previously, there could be a tornado on the ground. That's the one I'm most concerned about. This one north of Goldsboro is generally weakening. Um, for me, running GR level 3, I have a pretty powerful computer. I don't know the specifications on it. I should know them. I think I can check in my settings somewhere. I'm gonna check real quick. Okay, my processor is an AMD Ryzen 7 3000X 8-core. I have an 8-core processor here with 16 gigabytes of RAM. I don't think you really need a powerful computer to run these, from my knowledge. Um, yeah, I think you only need like 1 gigabyte of RAM and really not a strong processor. You could run this on some junky old laptop. Sure, it might load a little slower, but you'll still be able to run it. Anybody just joining, we're tracking some severe thunderstorms capable of producing tornadoes across South and North Carolina. Rotation north of Myrtle Beach has strengthened slightly since the last scan. A tornado warning is in effect for it. But I'm concerned about this one, just south of Newton Grove. Could be picking up something. Doesn't look like it is really though. A sec over here. Yeah, rotation over here in the one just north of Goldsboro is generally weakening. Also, I should mention the program I'm using. It's free for 28 days when you install it. But after 28 days, I think you have to pay like $70 to $80 if you choose to buy it. Otherwise, you get a 21-day free trial for the one I'm using. And I plan on buying this program for future live streams. So I'll be able to live stream future severe events much easier. And I'm very happy about that. That's concerning. There's a little hole here, right where the strongest rotation is, just south of Van Crossroads. Yeah, that's my main concern currently. The one going into Newton Grove, which appears to have some stronger rotation in it. That is my biggest... Yep, the tornado warning just got extended quite a bit into Newton Grove. If you're in Newton Grove, you should be in your basement. I'm gonna see. Hazard tornado, radar indicated rotation. This tornadic thunderstorm will rain over mainly rural areas. That's a concern. For sure. Right here. My next update is in 2 minutes. For velocity. That doesn't look good. Checking back on the one towards Goldsboro. Weak rotation, but there could be a tornado. And checking back on the ones down here. Yeah, moderate rotation. for the one north of Myrtle Beach. That could be something. So I have to watch out for that. Then the one in Clarkton's broad rotation. But like I said, I am most concerned at this time about the one going towards Newton Grove. It's gonna go right east, right around here, so I'm gonna... Okay, the warning is right. It'll likely pass over mainly rural areas. And it looks like it will likely miss the town of Newton Groves. But it's still going to damage buildings if it's on the ground here. It's trying to update. I kind of need an update to see if it got stronger or weaker. Okay, 48 seconds I get an update on velocity-ish, if it isn't delayed. And I should get an update on radar soon as well. But that doesn't look good. That's what I'm going to be focusing on right now. Unless it weakens. That is definitely a concern. A big concern. And there goes the fire trucks. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna check back here real quick. The second one I'd be concerned about would be the one south of Loris, for now. I think it updated. Yep, it did. It's about to pass just east of Newton Grove. So you have to watch for that. New Jersey could see some severe thunderstorms later tonight, this afternoon. That doesn't look good at all. There could be a tornado on the ground headed east of Newton Grove, likely impacting mainly rural areas. Myrtle Beach. There's a tornado warning north of Myrtle Beach. Right now in Myrtle Beach, there isn't any visible concerning things around. If there's anything I'd be concerned about, it would be this here, near Garden City. They canceled the tornado warning that was going into Goldsboro. Doesn't look like there's any rotation anymore with that one. Yeah, generally dissipated there. But I'd be most concerned about the ones in Newton Grove. Hall River, North Carolina. Let's see where that is. That is next to Burlington, North Carolina. That is northern North Carolina, I think. I have no clue where it is. Burlington. It said it was near Burlington. Okay, there's Burlington. Okay, there's Hall River. Where's the radar site? I don't think there is anything over there at this time. Hold on, I have to go to... Oops. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything over there right now. Right now we have 3 tornado warnings in effect. One in just north of Myrtle Beach. But the one I'm most concerned about, like I said, is the one in Newton Grove. I get a next update in 4 minutes. Let's check back on this one. Okay, looks like rotation might be getting its act together a little more here. Going towards Elizabethtown. Yeah, it looks like it's really trying. Did they just issue a tornado warning there? Oh no. I was just messed up on my frames. Okay. I was gonna say, isn't there already one? My text here keeps saying that this tornado warning here is canceled and is allowed to expire, but there's still some decent rotation there. Oh, I think Hall River is like on the border of marginal or something, I think. So like a 2 to 5% chance per 10 miles, I think it is. For 10 to 20 miles. A rotation here is broadening up. So I'm going to go back to the Newton Grove. I get an update any minute now in Newton Grove. Any minute now. And hopefully I get one. Okay, retrying. Great. Okay, retrying 5 seconds. We'll see if it updates. Come on. Dang it, it didn't update. Okay. I'm gonna have to wait a little longer then. Right now, 3 tornado warnings are in effect. Oh, there's severe thunderstorm warnings going on up here. I completely missed that. Looks like heavy rain and thunderstorms moving into the DC area. Going right for DC. Looks like 30 to 50 plus mile per hour winds. Could be some embedded rotation with some of these storms as well. The warning is warned for 60 mile per hour wind gusts with a tornado possible tag, which means a tornado is possible heading into DC. And down here, doesn't look like there's anything major, just generalized damaging wind gusts north of Richmond. I completely missed those warnings. I should get an update any minute now with these. So hopefully I get one soon. So right now multiple warnings are in effect. 3 severe and 3 tornado warnings are in effect right now. Any new people, please like the stream, subscribe if you want. I plan on, in the future, I do plan on live streaming severe events, since I have a computer now. Okay, nothing's changed up there. I'm just mostly concerned about the Newton Grove one. I think it will get very windy in New York. I think New York's gonna get like 60 plus mile per hour wind gusts. I don't know if it's happened already or if it's going to happen. But I heard they're getting some pretty bad winds. I think it updated. Yep, it did. Still concerning rotation northeast of Newton Grove. Um, yeah, definitely concerning there. Going back to DC, um, the storms are moving northeast at 55 miles per hour. Um, there are little tiny kinks of rotation along the line, but nothing to worry about too much right now. I'd be more concerned about the damage in winds. Um, 3 tornado warnings still in effect. Once again, the one I'm most concerned about is the one south of Newton Grove. North of Newton Grove now. Um, I think it's going into populated areas. Is it? Uh, okay, it looks like it's going to miss a general populated area. But Princeton could get hit, which looks like a small town. Yeah, it's gonna go right by Princeton. Um, it should pass. This storm should pass by DC like within an hour or two. Any other storms behind it? I don't think there are. So I'll have to see. I'll get my next update here in about 4 minutes. Let's go back to the one north of Myrtle Beach. Looks like a mess here. Yeah, broad, weak rotation. Looks like it got a lot weaker. DC is about... DC's right outside of a severe thunderstorm warning. That's about to go right into DC. A line of 40 to 60 mile per hour wind gusts. Right here along this line here. It's moving at 55 miles per hour. A tornado is possible. It looks like they canceled. I don't think New York City will get any of it. Like the severe. I don't think New York City will get severe. Yeah, they did cancel the one north of Myrtle Beach, and there's only 2 in effect now. Rhode Island's in a general thunderstorm risk. There shouldn't be any tornadoes there. There shouldn't be any tornadoes north of central New Jersey. Let's see here. 2 tornado warnings are in effect at this current time. And earlier there was 4. Now there's 2. I get my next update in like 2 minutes. Severe thunderstorm warning just went out right next to this. Right over the radar site, so that's perfect. I won't be able to see what's going on. Unless it's this. Is there a storm right over the radar site? I think it's this. I hope. It just confused me because it was right over the radar site. Yeah, it looks like it could be. 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. And quarter-sized hail. With the one going over the radar site towards Clayton. Next update is in a minute for my radar. This possible tornado. Was there a confirmed tornado? There's a marine warning off in Myrtle Beach. I'll have to check in a minute. Myrtle Beach special marine warning. Wind gust of 45 knots. No tornado possible tag. Was there a confirmed? I have to check. Oh, there was. North Carolina. Around 11 a.m. I think it is. It happened in. Next update in 4 seconds, but usually it doesn't act. Yeah, it doesn't happen when it says it will. I'm gonna check this one. Which one's closer? I think this radar site's closer. I don't think it is. Could be some weak embedded rotation over Elizabethtown, where there is a tornado warning in effect. Weather spotters have reported a funnel cloud associated with this storm. It looks like it just passed Elizabethtown. So that's not a good sign. There shouldn't be anything severe for New England tomorrow. Oh, that's contaminated, okay. I need my next update here. Okay, I just got it. Looks like rotation is weakening, but still there, going towards Princeton. The tornado warning is still justifiable. It looks like there could be some rotation trying to develop once again south of Newton Grove. But Princeton should seek shelter as a possible tornado goes towards them. I'm going to check on the DC area. Okay, it's still pushing through. 40 to 60 mile per hour wind gusts. I think they just smushed the warning down. Yeah, they did. Okay. So, rotation is still broad south of Princeton. There could be a tornado on the ground there. Otherwise, our only other tornado warning in effect at this time would be right around Elizabethtown, where a funnel was reported. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep an eye on the Princeton one. That's a concern. Right now there are 4 severe thunderstorm warnings in effect. 1 in North Carolina, 1 in Georgia, 2 in Virginia, with 1 just about to enter the DC area if it gets extended there. I don't know if they'll extend it into DC, because typically they like to be a little, I don't know how to describe it. They tend to not issue warnings, as many warnings for bigger cities, because more people live in them and more people will get the alert. So it has to be like really confirmed that there are 40 to 60 mile per hour wind gusts. Pennsylvania, I don't think there's anything going on there. Yeah, it looks like just rain. If Yeah, these storms are just entering southern Pennsylvania. Not expecting anything tornado-wise there. But there could be an isolated severe storm or two. And I wonder when I get my next update. $2 minutes for this radar site to update. Storms are moving onshore from the ocean into South and North Carolina. Doesn't look like any notable rotation at this time. But here, towards Newton Grove, is still a concern. I'd imagine the rotation will continue to weaken, but you never know as it goes into Princeton. Lots of storms are still to come. There will still be more later on tonight. The worst of it is expected from now through like 7-ish p.m. So we'll see if anything else develops. My concern for any future storms would be from the storms now moving onshore north of Myrtle Beach, which could develop rotation later on when it gets into North Carolina. I don't know when I get my next update here. I should get it soon. Elizabethtown still looks broad. They could cancel that warning if they wanted to. Going back towards DC. Yeah, 40-ish mile per hour wind gusts. Yeah, they just updated the warning. I think they're gonna let this warning expire because it is weakening, which is good. Okay, the tornado warning here just got extended. Okay. Radar indicated rotation. A tornado warning has been issued for Clinton area and including Newton Grove once again. That poor town. It looks like there's even rotation developing once again just south of Newton Grove. And this rotation is about to go right over Princeton with a possible tornado. It looks like there could be a tornado on the ground, actually. I don't know. I have to match it. Let's see here. Okay, maybe not. We'll see. There could be a tornado on the ground here, going into Princeton. Otherwise, once again, Newton Grove, Clinton area. Rotation in Newton Grove, once again. And some minor rotation around west of Clinton. So my main two concerns now are the one entering Princeton and the one south of Newton Grove. Yeah, that's definitely a big concern. They just issued a special marine warning for this river here. Wind gusts in excess of 50 knots and waterspouts are possible. So waterspouts are possible headed towards DC. Oh yeah, two little notches there. But no tornado warning has been issued there yet. I'll get my next update here sometime in the next 3 to 4 minutes. Or at least I should get it within them. A rotation developing south of Newton Grove again. And a possible tornado entering Princeton. Possible. Princeton, let's see how big it is. Okay, so it's a smaller town, but a tornado is going right towards it. Possible tornado. How big is Newton Grove? Okay, that's an even smaller town. Okay. Anyone in a tornado warning should seek shelter, obviously. There could be 2 tornadoes on the ground. Maybe 3, actually. Newton Grove and Princeton. And the rotation in Newton Grove is gonna head towards Princeton. Okay, the tornado warning was just issued, including Princeton extended all the way through Rocky Mount. Severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado, radar indicated rotation. This storm will be near Fremont around 4:05 p.m. Eastern, Wilson 4:25 Eastern, Elm City 4:30 Eastern. Oh, I used to use IntelliCast. I loved that app. And then they left me. But I use apps and software for storms. The software I'm using now is GR Level 3, which is an advanced software that costs money. But if you want something simple, and like maybe the Weather Channel, like weather.com. Yeah, Princeton, it's about to get hit. I think they already got hit, I'm pretty sure. My data just hasn't updated. Says I get my next update in about 40 seconds. So hopefully I actually do get one in 40 seconds. Here towards DC. Still 40-ish mile per hour wind gusts pushing northeast. My main concern would be for the Princeton one at this time. Going right towards Princeton. I get my next update any second. Any second now. Come on. Gotta wait for it to update. Okay, my radar updated. My reflectivity. It just passed Princeton. But my velocity did not update yet. Yeah, I just moved north of Princeton. Did my velocity update? Come on, velocity. Why are you doing this to me? Is that... I think that might be contamination. Hold on. Yep, velocity just updated. Passed just north of Princeton and looks like it went right through the city. If there was a tornado on the ground, it went right through Princeton. Rotation is still visible north of Princeton. So a tornado could still be on the ground going towards Lucama next, the Lucama area. Looks like the rotation around Newton Grove died out a little bit, still broad in the warning zone. With a possible, I think this whole warning is for this one here, potentially. Some rotation here near Garland. But Princeton is what I'm most concerned about right now. Warnings are getting extended across Georgia and Florida, right over a radar site. Yeah, that's a pretty good looking squall line. Yeah. Yeah. 40 to 60 mile per hour wind gusts. Yep, that's what they're warned for. I'm going back over here with the tornado warnings. Rotation north of Princeton. So it just passed Princeton, and next it's headed right in between Kenly and Lucama. And I get my next update in around 3 minutes for radar. There aren't any reports so far that I've seen. I've only seen one funnel cloud report a while back. Yeah, just past north of Princeton. I think I don't know if they expired the severe warning in DC. It looks like it's weakening right now. Like 30 to 40 mile per hour gusts. Still 2 tornado warnings in effect. Next update in 3 minutes. Yeah, before at most there were about 4 tornado warnings at once. Now there are 2 in effect. Funnel cloud report, social media earlier. 2 minutes, I get my next radar update. I wish it updated faster, that would be nice. Um, yeah, my main concerns are these two. I get my next radar update in about a minute. Um, wait, when was this funnel cloud report? 2027 UTC. That would be about half an hour ago. That funnel cloud report there. Huh? Oh. Okay, next update in 50 seconds. Or so. Rotation still north of Princeton. I'd be concerned down here around Garland. Um, oh yeah, I think, yeah, my radar just updated. I'd be very concerned for north of Garland and north of Princeton. Both of these look very bad. Now I just need my velocity to update. Yeah, some rotation around Ingold. And rotation still continues to be visible. Going right east of Kenley. Just east of Kenley. Right skimming that town. Yeah, there could be a tornado there. I think there could be. There might actually be one. Hold on. That's there. There could be one. The CC doesn't match up with the radar though. Yeah, my main concern at this time would be towards Kenley. That's the strongest rotation I see right now. Let's check back on DC. Yeah, it's weakening. That warning should expire. The tornado warning should update soon, too. They should. Oh yeah, yesterday there were quite a few tornadoes in Louisiana. And a slight risk. And now they're in North Carolina. They traveled a long way. Yeah, so we're just gonna watch the rotation specifically east of Kenley and around Ingold, where there are tornado warnings currently in effect. Radar indicated rotation. None of these tornadoes have been confirmed yet that I've been streaming on. Funnel clouds have been confirmed and reported. Yeah, a cold front went through my area the other day. I actually got a strong thunderstorm from it and 60-degree weather. And then this morning it's 10 degrees and it's snowing. So that's a cold front for you. Strong thunderstorms and 60. It was a surprise strong thunderstorm too. It wasn't in the forecast. I was in no risk. It just popped out of nowhere, dropped lightning everywhere, pea-sized hail. And then this morning, it was snowing all over the place, which was not in the forecast. And we got like an inch, and it wasn't even in the forecast. My next update for the radars is in 3 minutes. I'd be very concerned for Kenley. The tornado is hooking. Definitely. This one also is trying to. Just west of Ingold. So that's a definite concern. Let's see. So 2 tornado warnings. My update is in 2 minutes. Um, 1 minute now. Yeah, that Kenley one looks very... What's it going over? It's going over mainly rural areas. Looks like a few houses. More than a few. Luckily, it's missing the town. Yeah, luckily it's missing the biggest part of town. Then the one next to Ingold is mainly over rural areas, which is good. 1 minute and 5 seconds until I get an update. 1 minute and 5 seconds. At least it should be in 50 seconds. I think I just saw a TBS signature. Hold on. Yeah, I'd be careful with the one west of Ingold. Going towards Clinton, I believe. It may even hit Clinton directly. In 20 seconds I get an update. Or at least I should. Yep, the severe thunderstorm warning next to DC was canceled. Yeah, so my biggest concerns is Ingold and Kenley. I should get an update any second. Any second. I just did. Good. Okay, yep. Rotation north of Ingold. Looks like it's gonna go into Clinton. Yep, the warning just updated right as I said that. Clinton's right in the middle of it. So, we'll have to see what happens. That doesn't look good. So, take cover if you're in any kind of tornado warning, obviously, but... The one here, still some rotation. Next to Lucama. If I pronounced that right. And for now, those are our only two tornado warnings. Severe weather is not expected in the New York City metro. I want to check on these storms here in Florida. Yeah, that's a nasty squall line coming through. 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts expected. Um, where's my radar sight? Where'd it go? Where's my radar sight? Wait. Oh, there it is. Oh, I thought it disappeared. Okay. Ow. Okay. Sorry about that. I get my next update in 4 minutes. Both of these two tornado warnings are very concerning for me. With rotation potentially going into Clinton, it may be over Clinton at this time, but we won't know until we get our next update in 4 minutes. Then Lucama looks like it weakened a little bit, but still concerning. They should update this tornado warning soon in Lucama area. What county is this in? Yeah, that's a lot of counties. It's a multi-county. Yeah, okay, I'm not naming all those. Clinton, how big is Clinton? I'm gonna check. Okay, it's a decent sized town. The tornado could move through there, but Lucama, that's moving northeast. It's like it's gonna miss Wilson to the west. Maybe not. It'll miss downtown Wilson. Wilson is a bigger city. And it looks like if the rotation holds together, did they just update it? Yeah, they just did. Okay. If the rotation holds together through Wilson, I'm gonna follow this line here. It's gonna go through multiple, what appears to be residential neighborhoods, and more residential neighborhoods on the outskirts of the city of Wilson. So that's concerning if the rotation holds together. Otherwise, other than these two, there's nothing else concerning at the time except maybe, obviously, where these severe warnings are. I get my next update in 2 minutes. A tornado watch remains in effect until 10 p.m. for this whole area. Tornadoes are likely, I believe it said. Yeah, there's a 60% chance for 2 or more tornadoes, a 20% chance for 1 or more strong tornadoes in the tornado watch area. Yeah, I heard it's snowing in Georgia that far south. Northern Georgia and northern Alabama. It's crazy. I get my next update in about 1 minute. At least hopefully 1 minute. Yeah. Let's check back on the storms quickly in Florida. Yeah, it just looks like your typical squall line here. 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Let's go back over here. Let's see. I should get an update in 10 seconds. Okay, just got that updated. Where's okay, rotation's weakening. Luckily, as it moves into Wilson. So there could still be a tornado on the ground. But the rotation appears to be weakening, but that doesn't mean there is no tornado on the ground. There very well could be a tornado on the ground. And there's, let's see if that matches. Okay. .cc does not appear to be matching the radar. Does not appear to be matching. So that's good. So rotation appears to be generally weakening towards Wilson, and the one in Clinton still looks similar. Yeah, it looks like it stayed about the same, going east of Clinton, which luckily looks like it's going to miss the big residential neighborhoods. Yeah, that's contaminated there. I get my next update here in 5 minutes on the radar and velocity. Oh yeah, it's Christmas Eve. I completely forgot about that. Wow, it's Christmas already? Jeez. Okay. There's rotation. The rotation I'm concerned about now is the one in Clinton. The one in Wilson looks like it's weakening, but there could very well still be a possible tornado. Very well could be. But my eyes are on Clinton right now. Yeah, I was just gonna say that it felt like Thanksgiving was yesterday. Um, let's see. 3 minutes I get an update. These tornado warnings, the one in Wilson could get canceled soon. Depending on future radar scans. But still, take cover if you're in any tornado warning. I'm just very concerned for Clinton. Clinton is definitely could be in some trouble. Oops, I did not mean to click that. What did I do? Oh. Let's see. Yeah, could be a tornado in Clinton. That's my main concern. Precipitation type. Okay. Yeah, right east of Clinton. It looks like it missed the biggest part of the town, which is good. I get an update in 1 minute and 30 seconds. And I better get one in 1 minute and 30 seconds. There's going to be a whole bunch of flash flooding. I think there was a whole bunch of flash flooding in like Pennsylvania earlier today. Come on, I need this update. I'm gonna quickly check back on the DC area, even though there's no warnings. Okay, still a moderately weak squall line pushing through. And the squall line down by Florida is still continuing. Come on, I need this to update. I'd like this to update. My eyes are on Quentin right now. It should update within 1 minute. And hopefully, within a minute. It says 48 seconds till I get my update. And if you don't know from live streams I've done in the past, I'm live streaming on my computer now instead of my iPad, which is why the live stream did not crash this time. And I'm actually able to get this fancy little program here. I actually make all my videos on my computer now, which is nice. Okay, severe thunderstorm warning was just issued for that storm in Wilson. I believe the tornado warning might get canceled, and my velocity just updated. Rotation, very weak. It looks like. Looks very weak next to Wilson. The severe thunderstorm warning is warned for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and has a tornado possible tag. Rotation in Clinton looks like it just missed east of the city. It looks the same as before. Maybe a little bit stronger. But it generally doesn't look too bad. So for now, these are our only 2 tornado warnings still on my map, with 1 severe thunderstorm warning. And I get my next update in like 5 minutes. Looks like there could be some rotation developing north and south of Princeton. Some slight rotation. Oops. Some moderately weak rotation. North and south of Princeton, right on each side of the city. Yep, they just canceled the tornado warning part of Wilson as rotation got very weak. And they just canceled the one in Clinton. So there are currently no tornado warnings in effect at this time. But there are still small areas of rotation. I'd actually be more concerned about these areas north and south of Princeton. Than the severe thunderstorm warning. Okay, yeah, so my eyes are now on Princeton again. North and south of the city where there are 2 small areas of rotation. Yeah, I just got severe warned. Perfect. Okay. Clinton area is in it still for that pocket of rotation. 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. Tornado possible. So these two bits of rotation could go tornado warned if they strengthen. Same with the one near Elm City. We should also watch the one next to Clinton too. But like I said, Princeton. That looks like a good amount of rotation there. Yeah, I've seen videos of that blizzard in Minnesota, and it was complete whiteout conditions. You couldn't see a single thing on the road in front of you. Yeah, I'd be concerned with the one next to Kenley. Definitely should be concerned. There's stronger rotation on the upper levels in Kenley. That's my main concern right now. It's Kenley. Yeah, with that hook too. I get my next update in about 1 minute. And my eyes are on Kinley, which could produce a tornado. Why do I keep saying that? It's Kinley. Kinley. There. Kinley. It does appear to be moving into Kinley. Yeah, they just got hit by a possible tornado too. And now they're getting hit by another area of rotation. And it looks like a nice small town. I get my next update in like 30 seconds or so, hopefully. At least that's what it says, next update in 30 seconds. Um, 10 seconds. The tornado that happened last night in Newton County, Texas, has been rated an EF2 just now. Kenley looks like it actually weakened a little bit. That's good for this city. Yep, that's good for the city. And now our second area of rotation we saw still hanging out around there. Small bit of rotation. Get my next update in 5 minutes. Yeah, I would watch the one in Princeton and Kenley. Meanwhile, in Florida and southern Georgia, the squall line continues to push through the area with 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Yeah, for now we only have 5 severe thunderstorm warnings in Florida and North Carolina. North Carolina is going to be the one that I'm most concerned about. Yeah, right now it looks like there's... Let me go back here. Looking at the radar, Yeah, it looks like about 35 to 45 mile per hour wind gusts, potentially more. Um, and they are all warned for 60 mile per hour, I believe. So that's something to watch for potential damage there. But we're continuing to watch two small patches of rotation in North Carolina and Kenly and Princeton. I get my next update in about 3 minutes. Um, no additional tornado warnings have been issued yet. Um, so we'll see what happens in about 3 minutes. Oh my god, it's snowing again. Okay. Um, while we kill 2 minutes of time, we can take a look at some weather models here. While we kill a little bit of time. We have our next potential snowstorm pushing through the Midwest around December 30th, as that pushes through the area and brings some more showers and storms in North Carolina area. I'm gonna click and see the sounding. Yeah, it could be some thunderstorms. It could be a marginal risk for severe weather over there, but we are too far out to actually see right now. I'm gonna just keep. Wait, I can just do this. Oh, stupid ads on this website. Okay. Yeah, some low levels of Cape push through along with that system. So it doesn't look like anything major. Okay, let's go back to the radar. I get an update in about 1 minute. In Virginia, it depends on where you are. Far southeastern Virginia will likely see the greatest threat. Around this area in southeastern Virginia. Sorry, there. This area in southeastern Virginia is likely to see the greatest threat. Again, I should get an update in like 20 seconds. Warnings are getting extended eastward in Florida. Let's hope it updates. It did. Okay, looks like rotation is pretty much gone from North Kenly, but still some weak broad rotation southeast of Kenly. Doesn't look like anything major for now. I'm going over here. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything too crazy for now. Now let's check back on Florida and southern Georgia. Warnings are getting extended ahead of the storm, moving east at 45, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. It has a tornado possible tag as there are some pockets of weak rotation. Intense thunderstorm lines can produce brief tornadoes and widespread significant wind damage. Although a tornado is not immediately likely, it is best to move to an interior room on the lowest floor of the building. These storms may cause significant damage and serious injury. That's what the warning says for North Florida and southern Georgia, as this very damaging squall line pushes through, with 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts widespread. Okay, let's go back over here. I get my next update here in about 4-ish minutes. For now, I'm not seeing any other areas of potential interest. Main point of interest would be southeast of Kenley, with weak rotation right now. It's snowing over here in West Virginia, with some snowfall reports. Oh, that's an airport. Is that an airport? I can't tell. I don't think it is. Where's... There we go. Yeah, heavy snow next to heavy rain. The blue and purple is the snow and the green is the rain. 1.5 inches, 1.8 inches of snow in Greenup County. 1.5 inches of snow in Wolfe County, and 1 inch of snow around Jackson, Kentucky. So there is snow happening on the western end of the system, and I believe winter storm warnings are in effect for a lot of people, and winter weather advisories. But for now, let me turn this off here. The Storm Prediction Center issued a mesoscale discussion like 24 minutes ago that I'll show you. Watch unlikely sporadic wind damage from strong gusts possible in southeast Georgia and the panhandle of Florida. The threat for strong 35 to 45 knot wind gusts capable of producing tree damage may persist as a short QLCS continues east across parts of southeast Georgia and northeast Florida. So that was issued 24 minutes ago. Southeastern Virginia is an enhanced risk for severe weather and a 10% tornado risk. Enhanced is the third highest on the scale, or fourth highest. I think third highest. An enhanced means numerous severe storms are possible. Which is what we're seeing right now, though no tornado warnings are currently in effect. The main threat would be tornadoes from the system, and the secondary threat would be damaging winds. I get my next update any second now. I should get one. Any second now. Within the next 30 seconds, I should get a radar update and velocity update sometime soon. The main point I'm going to be looking at would be the Vermont area, Kenley, with some weak rotation. I should get it any second. My timer says 20 seconds. I should get it. It can get delayed though. Okay, it just updated. Looks like the rotation dissipated. Or it got really, really weak. Yeah, that's what it looks like. But there's another little kink here, north of Mount Olive, with some weak rotation developing there. So now I'm keeping an eye on that now, north of Mount Olive, North Carolina, for some weak rotation there. This severe thunderstorm warning up here continues to show little to no rotation, so I'm going to keep an eye on this one. Yeah, Mount Olive rotates some minor rotation there. That should be, an eye should be kept on it for the future. But the rotation around Vermont area here has dissipated and turned into straight line winds. I think they just updated the severe thunderstorm warning. Let's see. Still no tornado warnings in effect yet, with 1 point of interest north of Mount Olive. Oh, another mesoscale discussion was issued like 10 minutes ago. I don't know why it didn't load. A more limited tornado threat to the north of Watch 518. The threat for a tornado or two may spread northeast of Watch 518 across a portion of northeast North Carolina into southeast Virginia this evening. An additional tornado watch is possible. I get my next radar update in about 3 minutes. It depends where you are in North Carolina. On the coast. Yeah. Right now, northeast North Carolina, South Carolina, is in an enhanced risk for severe weather, with a 10% tornado risk. Get my next update in about 3 minutes here. I wonder how long I've been live streaming for. I haven't been keeping track of time. I don't even think YouTube will tell me. Huh, okay. Let's see. 2 minutes and 38 seconds, I get my next update. It looks like rotation is pretty decent in the higher levels north of Mount Olive, but on the lower levels less impressive. So about 2 hours. I think this might be my longest stream I've ever done on this channel. A minute and 50. Oh, another severe thunderstorm warning was issued around Falkland and Robertsonville. Looks like there may be some weaker rotation embedded with that. Yeah, that's definitely part of it. This system, it's a storm that just passed Farmville with some minor rotation. 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Remain alert for a possible tornado. Tornado is possible with the storm just north of Farmville, going towards Falkland and Greenville. I get my next update in a minute. I should get it in a minute. Um, 40 seconds, I should get it. Let's see. Yeah, that Mount Olive one should be watched. And the Farmville. 3 severe thunderstorm warnings are in effect right now for North Carolina. And rotation didn't update yet. I'm still waiting for it to. Reach fine, great. So it might be another minute or two before that updates. Let's see. Yeah, my two concerns here are Mount Olive and Farmville. With these two storms. Okay, that updated. It looks like it got weaker. Yep, the Mount Olive one definitely got somewhat weaker. So that's a good thing. Yeah. Falkland, though. That needs to be watched closely as it moves northeast. Anybody in this severe thunderstorm warning should be alert for a possible tornado at any time. I'm gonna see if I see any other. This one looks very weak rotation north of Turkey. Otherwise I'm not seeing anything else for now, other than these two other ones. Yeah, that one north of Turkey, very weak and broad. I'll give my next update in 4 minutes. We shouldn't get severe weather for a while now. The next chance I'd say we get severe weather somewhere in the country would probably be with the next winter storm system. That'll impact the Midwest around December 30th. Depending on models. Yeah, it's Christmas Eve and there's a lot going on in North Carolina. Earlier there were 4 tornado warnings at once in the North Carolina area, which is crazy. I get my next update in 3 minutes. Let's quickly check back on the ones before though. It's still looking like a good squall line here. $60-mile-per-hour winds, tornado possible. Richmond, Virginia. I believe Richmond is currently in a slight risk, a marginal or slight risk, or around the border. There could be some future storms there. Where's the radar? Is that it? Oh, am I able? Come on. Okay, there we go. Let's check here. Okay, maybe not. There might not be any future one. Oh, let's look over here. Yeah, it doesn't look like there'll be any future severe storms for Richmond, depending on if anything forms back here, which currently there doesn't look like too much going on. I get my next update any minute, like in a minute or two, I believe. I'm gonna mainly check the one near Marmac and Turkey and Falkland. Those are where I'm keeping my eyes on. Next update should be in like about 1 minute. I should get an update any second. You can see the loop of all the warnings here. There were 4 of them at once earlier. And currently there are no tornado warnings in effect. Still waiting on the next update. Should happen within the next minute or so. It says 5 seconds on my timer, but that could go up. Okay, it did update. So there was some very weak rotation going just west of Goldsboro. And doesn't look like there's anything else in Falkland. Looks like it's weakening just north of Falkland. There's a special marine warning here. Hazard water spouts and damaging winds. Let's see here. Oh. Yeah, there could be a possible water spout entering this special marine warning area. And it's moving into the marine area. With a possible water spout that could, if it maintains its rotation, it could move on to land with a tornado in the future. So we'll have to watch that along with these 3 warnings. I get my next update in about 5 minutes for this radar site. For the other one, I get it in 3 minutes. So I'll have to check that in 3 minutes. Okay then. Well, I'm just gonna play this on loop here for about like a minute, and I'm gonna see if there's any updates for the radar sites. I think the one over here with the special marine warning should update, yeah, in 2 minutes. It says it should update in 2 minutes. And this one updates in 3 minutes. So I'll have to check the water spout one first. There should be an update any second now for the water spout one. Let's see how much longer I have to wait here. 50 seconds. I have to wait 50 seconds for the water spout one, ish. And for these other, wait, did the warning just get issued here? It looks like there's more. I think one just did, it's this one. Yeah, new severe thunderstorm warning got issued as these storms go upscale. 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. No tornado possible tag at this time. So, I think the water spout updated. Maybe. We'll see. In like 50 seconds. The water spout should have updated. Yes, it did. Doesn't look as good anymore. Still some weak rotation in it. There could be, looks like there could be 2 water spouts moving into the special marine warning. Otherwise, there are currently no tornado warnings in effect. I'm still waiting on this to update, which could update at any time. And it looks like these storms are going upscale. Come on. Should update any minute. Why is every radar site other than this one updates so quickly? And this one's just lagging behind. Okay, there we go. The reflectivity updated. Now I need the velocity. There we go. Okay, so by the looks of velocity, main concerns would be in this part of the severe thunderstorm warning, going into War, Saw, Magnolia, Rose Hill. There's a squall line here. There is no tornado possible tag, but there's definitely some 40 plus mile per hour wind gusts with it going into that area. And any other rotations, not seeing anything significant. There's something going on shore over here. Doesn't look. Yeah, it's just weak rotation that could move on shore here. I get my next update in a couple minutes. For this radar site, I get it in 4 minutes and 30 seconds. And if anyone wants, when the live stream does end, you can watch the whole thing over again once YouTube processes it. If you would be interested in that. It would take YouTube a few hours, if not a whole day, to process it, though. Yeah, my concern would be here, entering Magnolia Rose Hill for damaging winds and possible rotation off the shore of Atlantic Beach. I get an update there in about a minute, so I'm actually gonna stay here. Actually, I'm gonna go over here so I can get a loop. Um, I should get an update from this storm. Let me click it. Yeah, I did. velocity didn't update, reflectivity did. And it's gonna move on, it's moving onshore, but the worst part of it with the possible rotation won't move onshore for a couple more minutes. Come on, update quicker velocity. Ugh. Okay. Of course, reflectivity updates, but the velocity doesn't. Come on. Come on. Wait, did it just update? Oh, let's take a look at upper level rotation. There's some, and it's gonna move on shore soon. This is from 411. Yeah, I think 409, actually. Central. Yeah. Looks like rotations might actually got a little bit stronger as it moves towards Atlantic Beach, those coastal areas, which is why there's a special marine where it got canceled. There is no special marine warning. There should be. I was thinking about the other storm. There should be a special marine warning here. I don't know why there isn't. I'm going back over here. Looks like rotation's kind of getting weaker. But it has plenty of time to strengthen if it does before impacting land. Okay, just updated. Reflectivity did not once again. Oh, of course that one did, but the one I like didn't. Looks like the squall line is getting stronger with more widespread damaging wind gusts. Otherwise, I don't see any immediate threat for any tornadoes at this time from this line. Wait, did that just update? It did. Yeah, I don't see any immediate threat for a tornado at this time. For the severe warnings, which do not have a tornado possible tag. If there is anything I'd be concerned about, it would probably be maybe around Mount Olive for very weak rotation. Otherwise, it's going to be widespread damaging wind gusts. Let's check this out once more. Yeah, all these storms over here are going to move onshore soon. Well, not soon, in like 2 hours. I probably won't be streaming them though. I want to see this one. Next update's in 2 minutes. It's some rotation. Let's quickly check back on South Georgia and Florida. Okay, widespread damaging wind gusts 40 to 50 plus miles per hour. There's a severe thunderstorm warning for 60 mile per hour wind gusts with a tornado possible tag. So the squall line's still going strong down here. I get my next update here in like 40 seconds. Next update here in a minute. Next update here in 3 minutes. So this water spout one's going to be first for an update. New York City's gonna get heavy rain most likely. I think this updated. It did. It looks like it weakened. Yeah. Some rotation with a possible water spout moving north-northeast towards Oak Island, Caswell Beach area. Now I'm going to check up on here. I should get an update from this any minute now. Any minute now. It'd be appreciated if it would update. Yeah, if it's starting to move on shore, the part I'm concerned about with any rotation would be in the ocean right now, going towards Atlantic Beach. New York City's likely to get mostly rain from this system. Heavy rain. Okay. It's decent down there. Doubt it would go any kind of warning. I'm gonna check up on this snowstorm over here. Yep, heavy snow in the purple. All across Kentucky. And Chicago is currently clear right now, it looks like. For now. Now let's go back over here. I don't think New York City's gonna get snow. I'm not sure. I don't think they are. Um, I think I'm gonna end the live stream here. I think I've done enough for this, and my next live stream will probably be whenever there's another severe system. And usually when I end these severe live streams, there's always like a ton of tornado warnings that happen. And if that does happen, maybe I'll live stream again. But for now, I'm gonna stop live streaming, and I'll see you next time.